And with Treyarch ain't gonna show nothing, but I ain't gonna lie. I know this about E3, but I'm excited to see what Treyarch gonna do with zombies next in the next Call of Duty. I might shit.
They got that video. Impossible Easter egg, future story. I think we'll see, but I think they're gonna bring back the little transit people back in the future story though.
That's what I'm saying.
They put them in cryogenic sleep. That was like until they are needed. So we'll see what they.
Cause they in a completely different timeline too. They not
dimension.
Another dimension. Man.
But the mob of the dead people are dead. The other dimension, like the other timeline, Richtofen, Dempsey, and all those people, he collected their souls and all that. Who else did we play with?
Cause Tank, all them, the main characters were like the premise crew or some shit.
Yeah. Who else did we play with? We still missing a Call. You still missing a Call of Dead.
The Call of Dead, they was in a completely different, cause they got so many timelines.
Yeah, I know, but we still don't know what happened to their crew. Yeah. The Call of Dead crew. Who else?
Shit. Alright, we got Mob of Dead crew, Transit crew, Call of Dead crew. The Ascension crew was different, wasn't it?
That was Richtofen.
That was
Richtofen and Dempsey. Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio. So.
Man.
Yeah, we already know that one. I know Call of the Dead missing, so.
I can't remember all that.
Well, no, I don't know what happened to those little 4 people.
Because I know the main 4 characters, they stuck in another dimension right now after Revelations. They in some other place where the Templars at, some shit. And that's flying dragons and all that.
Apocryphon?
Yeah.
They are at Revelation, they fixed it at the end, but the Shadow Man showed up and when because they had to close the window.
Yeah.
Before when they teleporting in, so the evil wouldn't get in the house. Corrupt the house, yeah. So after they corrupted, they did something and they supposed to have turned back into their child forms or something like that.
Right.
But it's a whole lot of running around Treyarch did, so.
Yeah. I think that's what with Kino, even in the older version of Kino the Toad, and then you got the new Kino. If you notice, their story's been going on. Because me and him talked about this. The story been going on this whole time, and we didn't even know. We thought they was adding this shit on, but they wasn't. If you look back in the old Kino from Black Ops 1, when I first played that map, you can even look it up online. There's 2 different ways when you teleport in the teleporter. You go in, there's the window open and the window shut. When the window shut, it's beautiful in that fucking room. And then when it's open, shit is fucked up, everything is everywhere. It's crazy, man. So I think from the get-go, they already knew where this story was going. They've been feeding us that shit since the beginning.
You ever notice not during Tony's in the background of Transit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's on Transit. It's a lot going on. The little dude on the little bus drive on Transit was telling maybe a future area Dolce base and stuff I've been just looking at other YouTubers. Yeah. There's a lot going on that they got going on, but Treyarch gonna trip it either way. So
yeah, because they've been. Boy,
it's a long way to come.
They smart. They really smart how they put the story together though, because what they did, they said we're not gonna give them all of it at once. We just gonna give them pieces of it.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece, and they've been stretching it.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it though, bro, is they'll throw things in, simple things that we have already seen, and we may not think of anything of it, but sooner or later, we'll see something that matches that image or the saying of a character that has said something. It's just crazy.
It's crazy how they put that shit together. Really
smart. That's a smart company though. So
I like what they did with the Zombies Chronicles, because the funny part about Zombies Chronicles, it actually is if you think about it, really it's a sequel two revelations, because if you listen to a lot of the radios and stuff, you'll say, like, Monty being there saying shit like, oh, you know that this is, they'll say to the player, like, they'll break the fourth wall and they'll say, well, you know, this place, you've seen it before, but it's not exactly where. Like,
yeah, it's not exactly the same, because I noticed that. Yeah. I noticed where the little dude, you know, the little dude still hanged up on Shido Numa. Yeah. But, like, a lot of the stuff is different. Like, they change stuff around the room. Like, even on one wall, when you're about to go out one wall, like, it has, like, Japanese writing on the wall in blood. So, it's like, yeah, it's a lot going on here now. Yeah, like, it's a whole lot of stuff that's changed around. Like, I played Shino Numa, Kino the Totem. Kino is different too. Like, it's changed around.
Man, Kino is not even. Kino is Kino, but it's like it plays the same, but the Easter eggs and the clues, everything getting it. You can tell it's in a different timeline just by the fucking symbol. You don't have Nazi symbols on it no more.
One thing I want to know is, like, why do we have that filth paint on the wall of Kino that's been there since the first Black Ops? Like,
which one was it?
You told me. The one that's on the wall, bro. When you walk up to it, on the first one, he was like, "Who is this mystery? Who is this mystery guy?" Something like that. I don't know who it may be. It may have some dealings with maybe a new character. I don't know. No, I don't know. It's weird. And then I know the little art I was telling you about that you can find in Shadows of Evil.
Yeah.
Like I ran across the little art. You notice on the walls, like the little art. The art is from Shadows of Evil. So that's they went a long way with the zombie storyline. So
I can't even blame them, because the way they did it, it was like they didn't want to rush anything. They wanted y'all to have fun, but also do these little Easter eggs. That's cool to me, because I'd rather have something like that than have a game that has a campaign that don't last long. Like that should make zombies replayable. Like that'll make you want to go all the way back to the older games and play them maps over and over and figure some other shit out. So yeah, because there's some YouTubers, they still making videos on old ass maps just so they can find out new stuff. Yeah. Like some people went back and replayed Transit, and they noticed Transit, every time you teleport through them little poles with them little monsters or something, they get on your face.
The denizen.
You actually go into a different timeline every time you teleport. A lot of them didn't know that. So
you ever play Shadows of Evil and went by the boxing arena?
Nah, I ain't been by that yet.
Yeah, if you play Shadows of Evil, go by the boxing arena. Like, and look out by the boat. It's a little light pole. It's the same green as on Transit. We never knew what it was for, but it looks like the Transit crew could have been to Shadows of Evil, but I never thought about it. It looked like they could have been to Shadows of Evil, maybe in the storyline. They haven't told us nothing yet, but I have a theory that they may have been to that dimension or timeline that those four characters are in.
Yeah.
So, and I wonder what happens to those characters after Rick Thompson comes and scuffs the ball and he says thank you or whatever he had said and went off into the portal.
Did he take? I think he took it from Apophicon.
He took the keeper.
Was it a keeper or Apophicon that he took it from?
No, he took it from the character.
The character wasn't the character like a Apophicon or a keeper?
Oh yeah, the keeper he took it from, because the keeper had did something to it, was still holding it.
Yeah.
And he had came up and took it out the hand before the other main character and left.
Or did he take it from the Apophicon? Was it like,
no, he said it from the keeper, because the keeper had to do something with it to uncorrupt the other keeper. And yeah, it's
so that means why would Rick? Because one thing is, if he took it, they say the keepers are good. That's what Treyarch told us. The keepers
always took the summoning key. That's what it took. Yeah.
Yeah.
The summoning key.
Yeah.
The keeper, the keepers were corrupted at first.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, they were corrupted at first, and Yeah, they had to uncorrupt them. And
that's what they said the Apopticons though were. They were like, the Apopticons were the corrupted keepers. Like, some of them never stopped being corrupted, and they
Apopticons. Some of the Apopticons are the little creatures.
Oh yeah, the little weird little night, like
the marbles and things like that. They're Apopticons. So the keepers, they classify, I think, as Apopticons, but like the keepers, they're not corrupted anymore, because I think Richtofen uncorrupted them in Shadow of the Evil. But like, you still had the marbles, the little flying fireflies, and
them motherfuckers stopped the fight too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, they need to bring back. I want to see them Arnie's again, bro.
The Arnie. Oh yeah, the shakeable little.
Yeah, that was a clutch type of.
They had
like a
substitute, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah, it was like I like that. It was a substitute for the monkeys. That was tight. It was really tight. Oh, you ever looked on let me see, I don't know, I was going into the zombie stuff, but you ever looked into you ever played the Giant again and ever look up on top of the building that's all in the back?
Shit, I just played Giant last night.
Like the Mob of the Dead plane is there in the Giant in the back.
They what?
It's on top of the building in the back. Have you ever looked at that?
Damn, I ain't never looked at it.
Yeah,
because I was playing it last night. I got to like round 32, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was looking around the map though.
Yeah, it's in the back. When you go to the back, it's gonna be on top of the building. You can see it.
The back of where? In which part of the map?
Like the last teleporter in the back.
Oh, you talking about the back where the KN-44 at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put the Mob of the Dead plane. So I don't know if maybe one of those characters could have escaped. But they say all of them have died, but you know, it's always a twist with them. So if all of them died, it may be a theory of one may escape, or it may be a theory of either the Call of the Dead crew may have came through that timeline
and took the plane.
It may ran through the Mob of Dead and Dimension took the plane, or it could have been let me see what. The transit crew could have been to that dimension and went through that time, and you know, or it could have been Richtofen, but we never know.
Yeah, because Richtofen seemed like the only one that's able to jump between.
Because the when Richtofen came out of the teleporter, we never seen like the teleporter actually, you know, making the sounds and the noise and things. So it's.
I don't even think he teleported through the teleporter. I think he
I just think he closed it. Yeah, he may have did that too though.
Like inside the teleporter though, but just came through a portal. Cause I was like, damn, I ain't hearing nothing in that cutscene. I swear I kept playing it over and over. I'm like, okay. And then the time, like I noticed, the time clock just completely changed. Yeah. So that means every time he jumps somewhere else or anybody jumps somewhere at the time changes. So I was like,
that's a mystery. We will have to know another day. The Mob of the Dead one. That's a real question I have. But
I wonder if they ever gonna make a map where you have to revisit, not like a remake of the map, but actually have to revisit that place.
Which one?
Like if you have to revisit like an actual map in the series just for story wise. I wonder if they ever do that or do something. And like it's crazy how it's so deep too. The zombie story is too deep. It's like damn. Like in Buried, they said the ending matters. Cause they said whatever happened in Buried, that's the end of the story. Well, that happened after Revelations. Everything in Black Ops 2 happened after Revelations. So I was like, damn, that's trippy. Cause I'm like, damn.
I don't think that's the end. I don't think that's the end, cause how could it be the end?
Yeah.
If they got put on ice for on cryogenic sleep for another day that may be needed. That's not the end.
Yeah.
It may,
like they saying that's the end of Max's and Richtofen, like they era where he was controlling the zombies.
Yeah.
Cause it was weird. Like I was like, all right. I was watching this dude. I forget his name on YouTube, but he put it all in chronological order, all the zombies maps, and he said Revelations actually happens in the middle of the story of like Garage Crowley Revelations.
Origins, they said Origins is really the
Yeah.
But I think
Origins is the very first map. But it's weird how they did it because they both. He said that even though Origins is the beginning map, it happens at the same time of when they in transit. Like it's weird. He said it's like they both happen at different times, but within the same. Like it's weird. Like he's saying like both dimensions are happening at the same time, just in different timelines. So this dimension,
basically, said in order for all those other maps to happen, they have to do everything far in the future for Origins to really just. It's a twist. It's a hell of a twist. Yeah. But I think. Because you know they had the Shadow Man on Ascension. They put him in the window looking down at you.
Oh, zombie Chronicles. So
yeah, I think the Shadow Man.
Dude ain't dead.
I don't think he's dead. I think he's messed with some things that they're gonna have to do in the new Treyarch Call of Duty. So we'll see how that zombies go.
Yeah. But they said same thing with this dude. What's his name? Mr. Dalek JD. He made a video recently. Even I watched a little bit of this, and he said that what if the summoning key? He said because you have multiple dimensions. He thought about the idea of multiple rickshaws with multiple different summoning keys.
Yeah.
Because he said the summoning key just keeps creating shit. Like he said it keeps creating different like.
Yeah, that's how they made like the Nikolai that was in the Rod Crowley.
Yeah.
Tank Dempsey and the Rising Drop, the one that the Nazis had kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering, like how did they end up in the Rising Drop back in the 1900s when the Nazis? This had to be after Kino, so.
Yeah, they said Kino happened after that, because Kino was in the 1990s. Technically, which is crazy. Because I was like, how is this in the 1990s? I said, y'all sure this had to happen before that? And they're like, no. What happened was the place that you're at was just in the summoning key. What Dr. Monty would do was just throw stuff in different timelines. Like he would just throw like, okay, this house is from the 1900s. But he'd throw it all the way far in history. Like
what's so crazy though is Dr. Monty and Shadow Man and Shadow Man kinda it's look like it's what it is to be. I think Dr. Monty is corrupted by the Shadow Man.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make something from that.
But Monty already said he was friends with. He used to be, but I think he's still friends.
But I don't think they're friends, bro. What I think is, in my eyes, maybe in my theory, I think they may be brothers. So that may be his brother.
Man.
Yeah, so he may say that is his friend, but that may all along may have been his brother because
they kind of look like.
Yeah, because they look
like the same age.
They look like the same person in the same age.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
or it might be him from another dimension. That's what I was thinking.
It may be him from another dimension, and he may have created the Apothicons and the summoning key and things like that, and messed up a whole lot of dimensions, and maybe playing God, stuff like that.
Yes. And I remember when Monty said, "This ain't just no regular ooh evil." I was like, damn. Yeah, that shit might be crazy. And the Shadow Man, he looked fucking terrifying. When I saw the first Revelation trailer before the map came out, there was one scene when he turned around, that nigga had tentacles coming out of his head. I was in a suit. Like,
it was he like the octopus.
Octopus or something?
Octopus that you see in the sky on Shadow Man.
He might be like corrupted to where he became one of them. That's what I was thinking. Or like maybe he leads the Apothicon.
Yeah. I don't know.
But that shit crazy.
That's crazy. I don't even know how long this video is. You got another part to this video.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this part
1 and part 2.
Yeah, because I was gonna do the part 1 is the E3 stuff, and the second part gonna just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Let's talk about it another day.
Yeah, shit, that was
He
crazy.
said he gonna do. He may make a video of this the Direct JD video, but it's 2 parts to that, so I don't know how you do that.
But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I was talking about zombies, because I know a lot of y'all love zombies, man. I grew up on the little zombies thing. You know, I started out with World at War. That was my first time playing zombies. You had to beat the whole campaign to even unlock it.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, it's crazy how they went from like this one little map and now it's a whole fucking storyline.
Boy.
Man, that's crazy. And you can actually go back and piece the shit back together. That's
But Knocked Untold was originally just 4 soldiers. It wasn't just Rick Coffin and Dempsey and them. So that's unique how they put those 4 people into that timeline. It's unique.
Yeah. That's tight. And then I know after that, that's when they introduced, like, with the reefs. That was the second map pack, wasn't that?
No, that was the 4th map pack. They introduced
Or was it
Baruch. They introduced Baruch. That's when Tank, Dempsey, Nikolai Richtofen came into effect for the 4 main characters. Then it was Shino Numa, and then it was Duries. So yeah, it was good.
They didn't stop. And it's crazy because they say Duries and the Giant is the same place. Like, it's like those characters that you played as back in World at War, it's the same characters. Rick Choppin just came into that timeline and killed himself, basically. That's all he did. Yeah, so
I'll tell you, I rewind the time. At that time. But
yeah, but it's you still ain't figured it out. But I know the next game really gonna. I'm just ready to play that next game. Man. Fuck this WW2. I'm trying to play this new zombies.
But then the people that made Ghosts, got it next. I think, don't they?
No, because they put made Infinite Warfare. So next, right now, it's Sledgehammer with the WW2, and then it's Treyarch, and then it's Infinity Ward again.
So they made Infinite Warfare?
Yeah, Infinity Ward made Infinite Warfare, because Treyarch made Black Ops 3.
It did come out 2 years ago. It did come out 2015, yeah.
But Black Ops 3 is crazy because people still playing it more than Infinite Warfare. Yeah. But Black Ops
right now, it's the best Call of Duty to play right now. Cause Ghost, man, I don't know what fuck y'all had going on, but that game was I don't think it was good on that game. The multiplayer was okay, but the story mode was good as hell. Like, the story mode was one of
Call of Duty Ghost was actually good. I ain't gonna lie, the campaign was actually good.
Yeah, the campaign was good, but I wasn't really into the multiplayer. It wasn't didn't too much excitement.
They ain't even have no co-op. That's what really made me mad. I was like, man, y'all tripping. Yeah, no type of co-op mode.
Damn, I'm sure I'm messed up on Call of Duty timeline, yeah. I sure thought Ghost was supposed to be one they made theirs.
Wait, because it was Ghost, right? Then it was Sledgehammer. They did Advanced Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Black Ops 3.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. It's, Infinite Warfare came out last year. Now it's Ghost, the people that made Ghost a year. Well, no, the people that made Advanced Warfare a year. Advanced Warfare was better than Ghost to me. People say it sucked because you jumped out in the air, but they did have the one where you couldn't jump at all, so that was good.
I mean, I think Advanced Warfare was like...
Advanced Warfare had a hell of a lot of guns. So.
Advanced Warfare was balanced. That was the thing about Advanced Warfare. Even though you can jump around shit, it was fucking balanced. Like, shit, they didn't... they had supply drops, but they were skins and fucking calling cards. They weren't fucking DLC weapons. You know what I'm saying? The DLC weapons came in the map pack. They didn't start that shit to Black Ops 3, which pissed me off. It's like, man, stop putting them guns in them supply drops.
That's a waste of cash, bro. Like,
people
if they boost my YouTube, if I get my YouTube, if we get our YouTubes up to, where like people like Cash Nasty, Ali A, Pretty Boy Fredo, who else? I don't see myself getting no PewDiePie. I don't see nothing up there with him.
Too far off.
Like, he's too far off. Ali A, even that's too far off. He's at what, 8 million?
Well, see, the thing is, people say it's actually easy to get to 1 million subscribers.
Yeah,
it's easy, but they say 55 million. That nigga is. He passed Justin Bieber. If you pass Justin Bieber, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we gon' I guess I'm gonna get on the grind soon.
Yeah.
It's one of the first videos I'm gonna make with my cousin, so yeah. I'm dropping my YouTube name whenever we're about to end the video. But yeah. Well.
Shit, I mean that's pretty much it, really. I mean, shit, I don't know, cause like we ain't talk hell about the little zombies, cause this video can go on your channel too. To be honest.
Yeah, you can put it on there. Shit, I think that's about it. Just uploading both to our channel, upload both videos to our channel. Yeah. We can just do it together. I guess we need to just start getting on the ground together. But yeah, I think that may be it. We'll be coming with what you want to do next.
We're probably gonna talk about when the E3 shit actually pop out.
We get some reactions to some video
to some of the games, and we gonna give our thoughts on them too.
So yeah, I think that's about it. So
and then we'll talk about what we'll do also when E3 is over. After we do the reactions, we're gonna talk about what we thought was the best games that was shown at E3 and shit like that. So we'll do that too. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Y'all know what's up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe for gaming, zombies, gaming talk. You feel me? Just subscribe. We gonna keep it going. Peace.
Hold on, I gotta put my YouTube name in here, y'all, so y'all can see. I just started, so yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe to my cousin video. Go check out my channel. Hold on, let me pop it up for you guys. And I think that's about it. Maybe it. Yeah. Here go my channel. You may be able to see it, may not.
I'll put it on the video.
It's C to G 23. New channel, just starting. Yeah, go like and subscribe to the video and check out my channel. And I think that's it. So, bye bye.
Yeah, that was a good ass video though we filmed.